Hey, my name is Amber and welcome to Lead Developer Feasibility Suite. I just thought I'll do a quick video and explain you what Lead Developer Feasibility Suite is all about and the four feasibility applications that it includes. If you were to ask me which feasibility application do I need, I would say, look, as a developer, you need to have all four. But don't take my word for it. What I'm trying to do is explain you what each one of them is, what are the features, what are their limitations, and when do I actually use them. And you will find that unless you are a pure investor, which is in that scenario, you would need the real estate performer, for example. You would need most of them as a developer. And I'm going to do more videos for each one of them just to explain you what each one can do and how you can actually use it, when you can use it, and quickly be able to get answers. So just to quickly sum everything up, let's look at Lead Developer Feasibility Suite. Has four different feasibility applications. The number one being 1 minute feasible. What does that mean? 1 minute feasible stands for 1 minute feasibility, and that's what it's designed to do. It's designed to give you a feel for the project, the good, bad, the ugly. And what happens is when we see a project, we don't have all the information that we need in order to make a decision or commit to a project. But this industry is getting competitive day by day, and most people would go through many different projects before they actually decide on one. And the problem is that when you have all this gaps in your information that you're using to do a feasibility, you got to be able to make a decision really quickly whether or not you want to invest more resources, more time, and more energy into this project. So that's what 1 minute Fizo does. It gives you the good, the bad, the ugly really, really fast. Smart Feasibility Calculator basically goes a step further. It's a step up from 1 minute Fizo in that it has more details, and it helps you determine how good, how bad, or how ugly this project is, in order to figure out whether or not this project is a go deal. But the main difference being that for projects that span between 12 to 24 months, I don't really need to do any other feasibility. I'm quite happy with Smart Feasibility Calculator because it would have all the details that I need, including a funding table, refinancing options, all those things, without having all these detailed cash flow and all those things in there. Because if you want to get up and running really, really fast, you would need 1 minute Fizo and Smart Feasibility Calculator. Um, Lead Developer, on the other hand, goes into detail. It's like you want to know everything. It's like Secret Service, ordering something against somebody. I want to know where he was born, what he did, what school did they go to. So it's like getting all those details, projecting all the cash flows, and then projecting them out on an S curve because all the money doesn't come out at the same time. It goes in an S curve, and then also being able to select the steepness of the S curve and having five different financing options and refinancing options, and so on. So that's what Lead Developer does in a nutshell. Where you can get very granular with all the details. You can have customize all your cost codes. You can go into a lot of detail. Real estate performer, on the other hand, is used by investors as well as developers. Investors, why? Because anytime you're buying a property, what you are essentially doing in an investment scenario is that you're buying the future cash flows that that property can bring in. And in order to be able to value those cash flow in today's date and being able to make a decision so that you understand, okay, I bought this investment property, this is what it was supposed to give me over the next 10 years. And this is the point where I can exit. This is what the cash flow positive income stream is going to bring in, or when the cash flow is going to become positive, all those things in order to be able to make the decisions. Why do developers need it? Developers need it because most developers, when they develop something, they're either doing it for two purposes. One, they're developing and selling everything. And sometimes, and most of the times, most boutique developers, what they would do is that they would hold on to a few of their units and keep them as their investment properties. So in order to be able to do that, you need to be able to still do a buy and hold analysis or develop and hold analysis. And the developers also need it because whatever stock that they've developed, they might have a target audience that is an investor market. So you, anytime you're developing something, either is going to be bought by somebody who's going to be the owner of the property, so that means owner occupied, or they're going to be an investor of the property. So if they're an investor, what you can do is do a full analysis of that property as an investment at the retail price that you are selling, and show it to the investors so that they can make an informed decision and compare them with up to 5 different investment scenarios nearby, and show them why they should be buying your stock instead of your competitor stock. And that's where the real estate performer or the smart real estate investment analysis comes in. I've been selling it for a while now, and they have successfully been sold and used by people in US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Canada, even Thailand. Believe it or not, last week I sold the feasibility suite to a developer who's developing a 28 villa development in Thailand. So it has all the different tax considerations. You can change the percentages for GST, VAT. You can select which are the ones that you want to apply the VAT to or GST to, based on the cost codes that you select. And if GST and VAT and all these taxes do not apply to you, you just basically select not applicable, and it would have no effect on your feasibility whatsoever. You can change their percentages and so on. And in the past, I've had apart from developers and investors, I've had economists, accountants, quantity surveyors, and architects buy the Lead Developer Feasibility Suite. So if you're on the Lead Developer Feasibility Suite page, scroll down. I'm doing another video of I'll do 4 more videos just explaining you the main features in broad strokes for each of the feasibility applications, so you can make the better decision and understand which ones apply to your scenario or your project and so on. Thanks very much for watching.